It's now 6:17. Betsy Kling got a lot to talk about tonight. She is already at the weather key. She said, I have no time to talk to you people. I'm going right here. I'm going to do the weather right away. Am I right, Betsy?
There was only one thing I did efficiently today, and I stole all of this from Matt Wentz. So he put this together. This is the first measurable snowfall stats that we're just going to put out right at the start here. November 10th is the average date of our first measurable snowfall. And in the last 4 years, we have stayed in November. And this year, it looks like we are going to stay with November as our first potentially measurable snowfall. And just to kind of pack it all in right at the start here, I'm going to go over the next 10 days with you. I know it seems like it's a lot. We're calling it our National Design Hour by Hour, but it's more or less kind of a day by day. Here's the big situation right now. We do have another storm system out to the west of us. This is going to be a soaker for us, specifically for Friday and for Saturday. As this whole thing rotates through, it's going to be cold, it's going to be dreary, it's going to be kind of nasty. But we will get a bit of a break just in time for Halloween. So right now, trick or treat looks like it should be a go with no problems. Once we move into next week, then we'll have another little storm system that slides into the Ohio Valley. That's going to stir up more rain for us by the middle of next week. More importantly, however, that little storm system midweek is on the leading edge of colder air that will be filling in areas to the west of us. So much so that by the time we get into Thursday, it's going to actually help to spin up a whole new storm system that's going to rocket a whole ton of moisture back into the Ohio Valley. This will be rain. One model says that this is going to be farther east. One model says it's coming right over us. So we're going to go kind of with a little bit of a hybrid look at this with rain likely on Thursday. Again, this is November 4th. But by the time we get into November 5th and November 6th, that cold air is here. And look at this. We are looking at the potential for some snow to come into the forecast. Is this unusual? No, it is perfectly normal and average. What is unusual is that we haven't had a frost yet in much of northern Ohio. We've had a few frosts out there, but we haven't had a freeze in the greater Cleveland area yet. That too shall be coming in that next cold batch. But over the next few hours, we are frost free, everybody. Temperatures holding in the 50s past the midnight hour. We'll dip back into the mid 40s for the start of the day tomorrow. We've seen some patchy drizzles, some sprinkles passing throughout the day today. Not the case right now. If you run into a rain shower or a sprinkle, it's because you're lucky. Temperatures are in the low 50s at this point, and we will fade as we get through the night. These northeasterly winds should start to back off just a little bit, go a little bit more easterly for the day tomorrow, and that would then lead us into what is going to be, I think, a great start to the day. So to kind of summarize for you, we're going to go with mostly cloudy skies with the clouds breaking up a little bit overnight. Mid 40s to begin the day tomorrow, but by afternoon, we are likely to make it into the 60s. That's going to feel amazing with increasing clouds. Now, as we take a look at your Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook, look at this. Temperatures in the 60s tomorrow, 50s as we go through the weekend. And again, I think we will get a break just in time for trick-or-treaters. But through rest of next week, that's when we start to dance with some much colder air that could be a pretty big game changer as we head into November. How's that for a forecast?